With what is arguably the most important election of our time coming up, is it possible to maintain a sense of presence and imperturbability when so much is at stake? And what will we gain from that? That's what we're going to take a look at today. Coming up. Hey, welcome to The Power of Quiet, where our sole purpose is to discover the real you, the imperturbable you, the you that has no limitation whatsoever. And if this is something that you're looking for, and you're new to the channel here, make sure you're subscribed and welcome aboard. Now, today we're going to talk about what is probably the most important election of our time. And whether you're an American or not, this upcoming election between Donald Trump and Joe Biden is probably of great interest and relevance to you. And wherever you are in the world, undoubtedly, you have your own political challenges. You have those that are in power or that are doing things that don't have your interests at heart. And those things are probably really concerning you. But what we're going to analyze today and take a deep dive into is how to approach politics from a place of imperturbability and discover that imperturbability is the right way to go. Not only to just have peace of mind, but also have things go your way. And it's provable. I'll show you right here in this video. Now, when it comes to being imperturbable, a lot of us have misconceptions about it, especially when politics are involved. I mean, when things matter, when they deeply concern us, whether it's freedom, human rights, social responsibility, it's like, well, how can we be imperturbable about that? Imperturbability is like checking out, not caring, or having this pie in the sky attitude of being above it all. And on the flip side, there's this idea that if you are imperturbable, then you won't have any opinion about anything. You won't voice any preference whatsoever. And also, there's this idea that if you do take the position of imperturbability, you're just going to let those evil bastards walk right over you and destroy everything. So you got to stand up. You got to fight. Right? Now, this isn't true. And let me give you an example. You see, one of the big issues that's on the table right now is freedom of speech. And there's a lot that's threatening freedom of speech, especially in social media. There's a lot of censorship that's going on. And this is something that is very real and relevant to me, having a YouTube channel and talking about things that to some are pretty far out. Someday someone can come along and say that, what I'm promoting with Lester's teachings is not acceptable by today's standards. And they can just shut me down. And I could lose my ability to reach out and communicate. And you could say, well, I should stand up and fight for it. And of course, I will voice a preference. And I will look to uphold an ideal of freedom of speech. But you can take action. And you can voice your voice. The thing is it's where you're coming from. And that's what really makes you effective. You see, when it really comes down to it, if I lost my YouTube channel, if I lost my ability to share Lester's method, so what? See, number one, does my happiness depend on a YouTube channel? Does it depend even on me sharing Lester's method? No way. If worse came to worse, I could just go up into a shack in the woods, live out the rest of my life and be happy. I really can't. Now, number 2, and this is the most important thing here. Being imperturbable doesn't mean I lose anything there. I'm going to let anybody walk all over me. You see, from a position of imperturbability, guess what? It's a place of power. It's a place of willpower. And when there's a will, there's a way. So if the YouTube channel gets taken away from me, I'll find another way. As long as I am imperturbable, I'm not giving my power away. I have that power. And if my intention is to get this method out, nothing's going to stop me. And I have that ability most when I'm imperturbable. So let me guide you and demonstrate this for you so you can experience for yourself how you can be in this incredibly wonderful, extraordinary, tumultuous time and use it to your advantage and hold on to your power no matter what happens. You see, wherever you are on this political spectrum and whatever you want to see unfold in this upcoming election, guess what? Right now, it's pretty much up in the air. It can go either way. So 50% chance you're going to have your way, 50% chance you're not. And chances are, right now, you're feeling out of control. And part of you is really wanting to fight to gain control so you could have it your way. But let's look at this wanting control that's going on right now. You see, the election hasn't happened yet. There is no declared winner yet. And right now, as you're wanting control, you're already feeling out of control. And of course, your mind is telling you, well, once things go my way, then I'll have control, then I'll be happy. Fat chance. Even if your side wins, you're still not going to have control. You're still not going to feel safe and secure because of this wanting that's going on right now. This wanting you're going to keep, and as much as you want control, you're never going to have it because want equals lack. As long as you're wanting control, your picture, your attitude, and your feeling is that you don't have it. And you're never going to have it. You're never going to be satisfied. You're only going to be satisfied when you let go of wanting control. And when you do, then you're going to discover firsthand, experientially, that you actually have it. You've had it all along. And all this fighting and struggling has been a waste of time. And it's been making you unhappy. Why not be happy and be in control? So just think about things not going your way. Think about that other guy winning for a moment. Just think about that. And first of all, bring your focus to your stomach or chest. I want to get you out of your mind for a second, because your mind has lots of reasons why you need to win, why your side is the good side. But forget all that for the moment. Just when you think about the other side winning, put your head down, close your eyes, and really pay attention to what you're feeling here. Just put all your focus here in your stomach or chest. This is your feeling center. Get out of your thinking center and just feel what you feel when that guy wins. And what do you feel? Don't you feel this gripping, tight, contracted feeling in your stomach or chest? And what that is you feeling out of control. And that's never going to go away until you let it go right now, and you can let it go. So wherever you feel that feeling, open up an imaginary window or door right in front of that. See, what that is your body telling you that you're suppressing your feelings. And by suppressing your feelings, you're collecting negativity and you're generating resistance. And this activates negativity in your mind, makes you unhappy, and it's not natural. That's why you have this tight, uncomfortable feeling. It's just energy. So again, open up a door or window right in front of wherever you feel that contraction, and that's just energy. Now imagine this energy just going out the door right now. Allow it to leave. And imagine that energy going out that door even more. And you can visualize it, whatever it looks like to you. You might see it as smoke moving out, or light, or water pouring out, whatever. Just watch that energy leave out that door. And watch it leave even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. It's just energy passing through. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just energy. So let it leave even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And let that energy leave some more. And even more. And just let it pass through, right out that door. And how does that feel? You notice a difference? Do you feel lighter? More refreshed and more present now? And what a big difference this is. And what this shows you is that if you get involved with these things in politics and you're all knotted up, you're all contracted, you're suppressing your feelings, that means that you're trying to, voice your position, or maybe you're trying to take action. But as you're doing that, you're having to fight through your feelings. And having this contraction here makes you reactive. We don't realize when you say something dumb or you say something that just isn't productive, it just causes a fight. Whereas when you let it go, you're clear and your mind is more peaceful and quiet. You could be more focused. You could take more effective action or communicate more effectively in a more harmonious way where you can actually get results. You see, also, when you're suppressing your feelings, you notice how your mind is quieter now because you let the feelings go. When you're suppressing them, that activates your mind. And so you're always distracted by problems and concerns, and your mind won't shut up. And that makes it difficult to concentrate and achieve what you want. Notice that? And all you did was you just opened up the door and you let that energy go. How easy is that? So get in touch with your stomach or chest. Think about the upcoming election. Think about everything that's at stake. Close your eyes, put your head down. See if there's a contraction there. All right, open up. Just let that energy go. Watch it go out that door. And more. And more. And more. And just let that energy go even more. And even more. And even more. And how does that feel? Lighter? And that's all we're looking for. It's just a lighter feeling. It's showing that we're moving in the right direction. And you can see that you are more conscious, more present, and thereby more effective in everything that you want to do and everything that pertains to your life. Now let's go a little bit deeper. Get in touch with that part of you that's wanting to control the outcome. You gotta have it your way. And notice, the more you gotta have it your way, the more out of control you feel about what could happen. The more insecure you feel, right? And that's only because of your wanting control. Now, you can't want and have at the same time. Either you want or you have. They're opposites. Like you can't stand up and sit down at the same time. They're two totally different things. And as long as you're wanting control, look at how out of control you feel already, right now. And does that feel good? Does it feel better to want control? Or does it feel better to have control? So right now, could you let go of wanting control? Just a little bit. Not too much. I promise, if you try it out and it doesn't work for you, you can go right back to wanting control. You know, you do that very effectively, right? You've been doing that for a long, long time. You could always go back to it. But just try it out for this moment. Just a little bit. Could you let go of wanting control? And could you let go of wanting to control the election? Just a little bit. And could you let go of wanting to control it a little bit more? Even if your mind is telling you the worst thing is going to happen, and despite the worst thing that you could imagine, could you just let go of wanting control? Because chances are right now, in this moment, there's nothing bad going on. You're just sitting here watching a video, feeling out of control. All right? Could you let go of wanting control? And could you let go of wanting control a little bit more? And could you let go of wanting control a little bit more? And a little bit more. And could you let go of wanting control even more? And even more. And even more. And could you let go of wanting control even more? And even more. And even more. And could you let go of wanting control even more? And a little bit more. And how do you feel now? Do you feel more in control now than you did a few moments ago? And is your mind more in the present moment? Less lost in a world of problems? Notice this difference? You see, you're getting out of your reactive mind. And instead of talking to something that's only negative, it really is. Your mind is always focused on the negative, always focused on what's wrong, what's incomplete, the things to worry about. It's always judging and criticizing. Instead of talking to that thing, now you're talking to beingness, to to spaciousness, to presence. And this is something that is very real, very alive, very spontaneous, and is always positive. This is a place where solutions are. And no matter what happens, even if the worst jackbooted thugs take over, this is a place where you're going to have a solution, and you could have it your way. Can't you feel that? Sense that in this place of presence now? So isn't it worth it to choose imperturbability and presence? And you can have it and still say what's on your mind, take action, and most of all, have it your way. Let me know what you think. Let me know if imperturbability is real for you, if this is something that is viable or not, if it's not practical. Let me know in the comments below what you experience here or what you think about this. And if this is helpful to you, if you find that this is a better place to go and that what we did here works, let me know by hitting the like button below. And if this works for you, maybe share this with others. Let's spread this message and hopefully get more people being imperturbable so we could stop all this pushing and shoving and work together to move forward and have solutions that work for all of us. All right? So thank you so much for spending your time and checking this out and checking out this direction of imperturbability. I'm grateful for you being here, and I'll see you on the next video.